Morning, morning, morning. What's up, good people? On my way to work, man. Feeling good. You guys could probably see the sweat on my forehead. Hopefully, it's not too bad. I just got done jogging. Took a shower and everything, but it's so humid, man. It's like, what can you do? So I'm gonna have sweat on top of my clean. I don't know. Anyway, it just is what it is, y'all. How y'all feeling this morning? Feeling good, man. The Cowboys are off today. It's Monday, so they practice Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I got some notes here, y'all. I'm reading notes and driving and trying to get y'all some content. The Cowboys had their opening ceremony on Wednesday. Practice Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I think they had one day off in between and they had Sunday. So I feel like we have enough to kind of start giving out some standouts here. So I would say that was enough for a week. And throughout this video, I'll show some vids of, what's going on at camp. They're doing a lot of 7-on-7 period. They did some scrimmage period the other day. I took away some notes from that. But I got 5 players, man, who are getting their names in the paper. So OTAs is over. There's no more, it's just OTAs. It's just, no. If you're out there making plays now, it counts. If you're out there making plays now, it means something. The receiver Turner is an honorable mention. He's been doing some nice things. There's a couple guys, man, that you just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Then there's some guys that need to pick it up. I think Donovan Wilson, the way he's moving around looks really, really good. He looks sharp, he looks fast, and he looks physical. Looks like he's in shape. And then there's some guys that I'm kind of like, I'm kind of on the fence about. But guys, as I recap this session, understand this. All this doesn't mean anything if it doesn't translate to the preseason game. Now, some of these guys, there'll be a lock. But then there's some young guys who are going to get opportunities, and then they need to come in and they need to make plays. So, number one, guys, I got Randy Gregory. It's just being reported that he's unblockable. He's staying after. He's working with Dan Quinn. He's working with Tyron Smith. And as Tyron Smith enters the later stages in his career, you're hoping that Randy Gregory can salvage just how good he can be. And it's almost one of them situations Dallas may have to try to figure out a way to get him signed. Like now, like before the season, because just projection-wise, you looked at how they did him last year, it just didn't make any sense why he wasn't playing. Because you see his quickness. There was one play he took, Tyron Smith, he took an outside rush. Then he came back, jabbed hard, and went inside. And it looks like he's playing a run. Now, there's no pads on, but the fact is, he's so quick and dynamic that in this rotation, he's going to be extremely, extremely special. So, and then even Basham did some nice things. Obviously, no DeMarcus Lawrence. So Basham isn't Lawrence, but I think he could be like a 1A, a 2 to Lawrence. So good for you, Randy Gregory. Simi Fayoko caught a 9-ball up on the hash. On the sideline. He's going to have to get his name in the paper. There's a lot of receivers out there, man, so he's going to have to catch footballs. But the fact that he was able to connect with Dak, I think Dak threw that ball. Excuse me. I'm not editing that out, guys. I'm sorry. It's the morning. Give me a break. I think Dak threw that ball. The fact that he's out there, he was able to connect with Dak, I think that's big. You want your rookie making plays as a receiver. We don't know what's going to happen with Gallup, so that'll kind of continue to be the conversation. So if you have a player like Fayoko making plays, I think that's a good thing. Kellen Moore. There was a lot of talk on Twitter about a play, and I probably already showed it, where Zeke hit it up the seam, and it looked like the outside receiver ran a dig. They had jet action with Tony Pollard. Leighton Vander Esch, he looked like he played force. So anybody who knows and understands defense, most defenses have a force player. So normally your edge, it could either be your outside backer, or it could be your DN, depending on the defense, depending on what they're being asked to do. But that play was Leighton Vander Esch. It looked like that that delayed. I don't know what it looked like, a delayed almost wheel route, but it ended up up the sideline. Looked like that was the safety's responsibility. Curse, who we'll see about him. I don't know how I feel about Curse, but anyway, he's out there, so it is what it is. But Zeke hit on it, and that was just a good play design by Kellen Moore. Now the defense is getting, and it was kind of weird because everybody wanted to beat up Jalen Smith on that play. And I'm like, what we're not gonna do, what I'm not gonna do is, although Jalen. And another thing is, I'll say this: I've seen a lot of Parsons and Cox out there, so I don't know if that's something that they're may not even be trying to ease in. The one thing about this camp that I like is like Mike McCarthy he's not doing a lot of easing in. It's like, let's go. You know what I mean? I feel like he senses the urgency, and you can't do nothing but respect that. But anyway, back to that play. People were trying to beat down on Jalen Smith, and just because right now Jalen Smith isn't the flavor of ice cream of the month, I'm not gonna beat him up or put out false narratives on that play. And I'm sure you guys are seeing it now on my screen. That wasn't on Jalen Smith, so it's just kind of one of those things. Like, man, we're not gonna do that, man. Let's give everybody a chance to be great. Dak, I think Dak Prescott looks good, man. Like, in the sense of he's going to make plays. That's what he does. Just the fact that he's healthy. Looks like he trusts his body. They're doing all the scramble drills. Looks like he's good on that. So, yeah. I just think Dak looks healthy. And I think that this offense is going to be sharp. I do. You saw how they were flying around yesterday. That's kind of what you're going to see this year. As good as our defense looked in the first couple of practices, you're going to see this offense start to catch up and start making plays. And then finally, Trevon Diggs. Listen, man. And it was good to hear that Kelvin Joseph got his hands a few breakups, because they said either he hadn't practiced or he hadn't been sharp. So we'll see. I know Nashawn Wright had an early jump on practice, his first couple of practices. He was out there making plays. But Trevon Diggs, he's picked up right where he's left off, y'all. Picked up right where he's left off. He's been sharp. He's challenging receivers. He's not getting beats. He's getting his hands on footballs, and you can tell he knows that he wants to be that guy. And you can't do nothing but respect that, because if we can have at least one A-list corner, this defense could really take that jump. Just one. We need one at least A-list lockdown corner. So that's kind of like my recap. Those are my 5 standouts early on. So let's see how these guys continue to work. They have today off, kind of recover, kind of, get in their bag a little bit. Micah Parsons has been flying around. He's been making plays. So I'm gonna try to diversify some of these names that I give y'all. But Micah, it's his position to lose. He's not giving the middle backer position up. So it's your boy Foots, y'all. Yeah, Cowboys camp is it's in full effect. So let's see who takes this competition by the reins. It's your boy Foots. Peace. Have a great day.